everybody, my name is Reza Aditya, my short name is Reza, my major is engineering chemical automotive, and I get assignment from Mr. Wawan to make man. In 8, process 3 counts and effect. Section 1 presentation 1 look at this diagram. Number 1, wheel. Number 2, off of. Number 3, the load reach. Number 4, today the top is upload down. Look at the explain. The end of the report is pull do. Which number 2, which the result about and also relatives. The load reach. Next, pulling the road do consists the lot tourist. The popper is the pull do truly counting the lot to reach. No complaint the tension. Thank you. Next, Paul and writer interaction of Fred mentioned. In this machine. In this machine, the continuous rotation of the surface is converted into instruments rotation of it. They if inspiring manage where the instrument interpret movement of the feet shaft cause the table of Foreman in tips. No, where a description of how the foot mechanism operates by joining the horizontal segment. E. The drive for the motor pulse. B. The surface returns. C. As a result of the rational of gear R. D. Gear B. Rotor. D. E. Rotation of the solid mesh. They committing rod half environment rotation movement to spend into length machine. And as a rule, the table move touching per digging the section, the direction. Thank you. Next, if the connecting rod move backward and forward, thus making the return of the mass integrity. G. The pole move backward and forward. Get B rotation. Next, fit the rotations this to reach the shin. G. The fit mention tabs the soft rotten. Okay. Next, no other this sentence do two touristed question in it a sequence of effort during the whopper start of the palm. The instruction talks E. The opening of the left head half allows the font in the enter the palm cylinder. B. The palm raise to writing an particle vacuum in the palm cylinder. C. The back pressure from the milk. the float in the whole cylinder, the pump ring ahead of to solve. The opposite the opposite the opposite pressure on the float in the cylinder on the left cause the of the valve to open. E the closing of the ring have prevent the fluid from returning to the pump cylinder. Describe the sequence of pretty the down stock of the pump. This actually begin in like this. The pump, the pump descends to in erasing the pressure on the fire on the fluid in the pump cylinder. Thank you. Section 3 reading. 7 look at this diagram. Now read this where and the car and the engine is running. They can rotate again the lever because of the rich and pretty and can the pressure to the lever first and melting where their end of level is pass hit toward the pump. The diagram is done to surrounding the pressure in the pump chamber. As a result of his, they infuse over and their own salt. Petrol and the token of the ten in the pump. As they come through further, pressure on the outer the of the liver rudder converting the liver is forward away from the pump bay to the pumps in the camber is tours of the pump the corrector. Thank you. Unit 9 measurement 3 radio ration and profession. Section 1 presentation 1 look at the diagram. Example, the ration of the gear this is 100 to 20 or 5 in 1. In other words, the marks of gear return 5 times of the like gear. Now answer the question and complete the statement. Next, to read and read the function leading machine on family and pain. Other reach a lot continuable later the on the clothes beers by T unit of their no number is 100% of a physical. Next, and there some of the actual and two and never deriving the machine. The material nickel of the adding girl of 40 region can be included from the folder. Thank you, man.